Okay, let us begin. So we did last time. We did the tumantam, right? Tuman shabda. Did we finish the lekitum prakoshtham gachadi? I think we finished there, right?
Yes, sir. Page 179, we finished up to Lekitum. But
Correct.
you said I have to remind you on Preshayitum. Correct?
Acha, Preshayitum.
That,
Preshayitum. Okay, very nice.
and then all Tumun Avyayams. That is what you have asked.
Correct. So let me write one minute. Share screen. So where does this word come? Right? Obviously, we can see here pra as an upasarga. Agreed? We have the upasarga pra, right? And then what should be this? The e, right? Because you are getting the a and the e together forming the a,
Yeah.
which is the guna, right? And you get the form ishayati, right? Fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
The ish comes from the ishayati comes from the ish dhatu, which in the dhatu rupa dhatu artha is given as gatau. That means to go. So you have a simple Vadigana dhatu which is ishati, to go. Right?
Yeah.
Ishayati,
Make someone go.
casual, to make someone something to go.
Yeah.
Right? What we call as the causal form. Right? Right? Now we understand what to send. We understand this as to send. Right? So what is exactly, what do you mean by send? You make something go. Right? Prakarshena. You're making some effort to make something go. Right? That is what you in English call with one word as send. Right? And then you get the Tumanta Rupam as Presha Tum. You have this Idagama, E coming in, right? Just like we had Patitum, you have an E coming in. Right? So what did we find here? We find that if you check this word, then we will have to write it like this: Ish Gatau plus the niche plus the it plus the looks like mathematics, huh? Right? Fine. So it is the upasarga, the dhatu, the niche, which brings the causality. Right? The dhatu is no more to go. Now the new dhatu is to make something go. Right? There is an idagama, it coming, it, idagama. Agama is arrival. Right? Idagama. So the arrival of the it, and to that the tuma.
Idagama is based on the dhatu.
It depends on the dhatu. As I told you, there are set dhatus.
Yeah. Anit, set, anit. Yeah.
You have got anit dhatus. Set means what? Sa it. Those dhatus which have an it to be added to them. There are anit dhatus which are it, no it. Right? Of course, you have a third variety also called as weight. Wait is va it. That means some dhatus which behave like this and which behave like this as well, both. In some cases they get the it, some cases they don't get the it. So wait, va it. You see, are you able to see here Kuta Sandhi? Right? So you have the state, unit and the wait. Fine. I have explained it to you very casually, but this it is a pretty complicated matter in the Sanskrit grammar. So many so many grammarians have written books on this, on the Idagama. Right? It's not that straight. Okay. And then uh, what I told you, that the tumun, right? Correct? The tumun gives rise to avyayam. That is what we observed. If you observed in all the sentences, nowhere the tumun really changes its form. Right? Now, why I wanted to pay some more attention to this is, I go to study. Right? Correct? Good? Right? This this is supposed to be in active voice. Do you agree? You say, I go to study. Study what? A book. I go to the library to study a book. Right? You appreciate what I'm saying by active voice? That means the doer of this action is doing this job, and on what is the job being done? On the book. Is that fine? So this becomes what we in English call as an object, or in Sanskrit we call it the karma padam. Fine? Good? Now I am changing the sentence a little bit. The book in the library is to be studied by me. Are you observing something has happened now? Are you able to observe? Now this is in what we call as in the passive voice. Right?
Correct.
Good?
Yeah.
So do we expect now, let's write the sentences in Sanskrit. So aham pustakam pathitum gachami. Good? This is what we studied already.
Yeah.
This is what we studied. Aham pustakam pathitum gachami. This is what we studied. In this sentence, pustakam is in what vibhakti? Pustakam is in what vibhakti?
Second.
The dvitiya vibhakti. Agreed?
Dvitiya. Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Now in this case, do I have to change the tuman, the word, this patitum? Should I change it? This question arises, right?
Yeah.
But Panini said it's an avyayam, right? And avyayam doesn't change. Now, see the sentence. Pustakam pathitum ग्रंथालये अस्ति. Has patitum changed?
No.
No. in English, we had the need to convert this into passive voice. Sanskrit, we don't have the possibility only. There's no way to do it because patitum is an avyayam. And no matter how much you wish, you cannot change its form.
Granthalaye is Saptami Vibhakti.
Saptami, yes. I said the book is in the library to be read.
Oh, okay.
Now,
But
pustakam.
Patitum is more like Patitum Pustakam, no? It's more like an adjective, no?
No.
To be read is in the
It is the book to be read is in the library.
Is in the library.
Yes.
Okay.
So now Patitum being an avyayam, nothing happens. It remains as it is. And now Pustakam goes into what vibhakti? Pratama.
Pustakam should be Pratama. Yeah. Asti is there. Yeah.
Right? Very important sort of fact. Very important fact. You know, that this avyayam doesn't change its form at all. Even if because of your English inclination, you are tempted to change its form, but it doesn't want to change. It's an avyayam. Right? This is what I wanted to impress on you.
Yes.
So many sentences you might read, which when you translate, you will have to put it into passive voice in English. Here, like this.
Yeah.
Right? Good. This is what I wanted to explain to you. Why we call it an abhyam. One more thing. Not only is the tumun, see, the tumun is added. Let me get the screen back. The tumun is added to what? It is added to a dhatu.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
It is added to a dhatu. Right? See, when we did the ish plus niche, right?
Yeah.
So you might say, why this niche has come in between? But when you add niche to a dhatu, you get one more dhatu.
Yeah.
This is a new dhatu.
Yeah.
Right? And tumun is added to a dhatu in whatever form, with a niche, without a niche, to a dhatu you will add the tumun. Right? So technically speaking, this is a krudanta. Right?
Yeah.
So you have three krudantavayam.
Yeah.
The three krudantavayam. One is the tumun, one is the twa, which we studied, right? See, that also we did not change.
Yeah. Correct.
That also we did not change the form. They remained krutva, patitva, whatever, same thing, right? And next is lyap.
Yeah.
Of course, lyap is another form of tva.
With
It's not really something different, right? So these three, having done something, are what we call as the krudantavayam. As against that, we did the tavatu pratyaya shabda, right? Which is also added to a dhatu. So you did take tukpat and added the tavatu pratyaya, and you got the word patitavat.
Yeah.
Patitavat, which is patitavan. Correct? Patitavati. Right? Good. So this is also a krudanta. But now what is the difference? This is not
Okay.
an avyayam. Okay. This is not a Krudanta Avyayam. So only three types of Krudanta Avyayams. The Tumun, the Twa, and the Lyap. Good. We are going to study more Krudantas. See, today now we have studied Tavatu, Twa, the Lyap, and now we have studied the Tumun. Right? So we have studied 4. There may be 50 Krudantas. So we'll do them. Not all 50. We might land up to 6 or 7. By the time we finish the next book, we would have studied another 3-4 more. We have 50. Many. Okay. Let's now start with our next chapter. Rakeshji, please read the.
Ketum Krina Kshetram Gachati.
Which one?
Udaharan.
No, I think we finished page number 179. We go to page number 180. Page number 180.
अतः अस्मिन् लोके पश्यत उच्चै पठति च रात्रि अभवत् अतः चन्द्रः आकाशे उदितः सुबोध सुरुचे भवति कुत्र गच्छति किम् आरोग्यं सम्यक् नास्ति रुचि आह भ्राता
आम
आरोग्यं सम्यक् नास्ति अतः वैद्यस्य समीपं गच्छामि सुबोध एवं अहम् अपि आगच्छामि वैद्यस्य समीपं रुचि किमर्थं किं जानामि सुबोध भगिनी.
Screen can be removed.
1 minute, I'll remove the screen.
सुबोध भगिनी मम पादे पीड़ा मम पादे पीड़ा अस्ति अतः अहम् अपि आगच्छामि इति तर्हि आगच्छतु भ्राता चिन्तयाव सुबोध आगच्छामि.
Okay. So, ataha asmi loke. So, ataha is therefore, hence, right? Another abhyayam. Ataha, therefore, hence, right? So, ratri abhavat, it has become night, right? And hence, chandraha akashe uditaha. Right. So a consequence of an action has taken place, and a consequence of that action we represent it as therefore. Ataha Chandraha Akashe Uditaha. The moon has arisen in the sky. Right. The moon has arisen in the sky. Fine. So Ataha meaning is exactly the same as therefore. Hence. As a result of, as a consequence of. Right? Subodha, Suruche, Bhavati, Putra Gachati, Kim Arogyam Samyak Nasti. Suruchi, Am Bhrataha. See, Bhrataha is a Sambodhana. Right? Arogyam Samyak Nasti. Ataha, Vaidyasya Samipam Gachami. See, now you see when an action has taken place, as a consequence of that action, some other action has to take place. Right? Yataha arogyam samyak nasti, vaidyasya samipam gacchami. Or other way around, arogyam samyak nasti, ataha vaidyasya samipam gacchami. Subodha, evam. Evam is like, is it so? That way. Aham api agacchami vaidyasya samipam. Suruchihi. Kimartham? Why? Kim artham? Why? Kim jatam? What happened? क्या हुआ? सुबोधः भगिनी मम पादे पीड़ा अस्ति अतः अहमपि आगच्छामि सुरुचिः तर्हि आगच्छतु शीघ्रं चलाव चलाव लोट लकार उत्तम पुरुष द्विवचनम करेक्ट चलानी चलाव चलाम करेक्ट सुबोधः आगच्छामि आई एम कमिंग राइट yes Kadanji lead further
Tarhi is if so, is it? Tarhi is if so.
tari is if then right if yadi is not there tari is only then
It is understood.
yeah yadi is understood huh?
Yeah.
so the yadi here is यदि तव पादे पीड़ा अस्ति तर्हि आगच्छतु भ्रातः that's implied right yeah please continue Kandanji
उच्चैः पठत जानीत च यानं शीघ्रं प्राप्तम् अतः अहं शीघ्रम् आगतः
यानं शीघ्रं प्राप्तम् अतः शीघ्रम् आगतः so I got the okay let me translate it exactly retaining the grammar right aham yanam shigram praptavan
so praptam is what sir
aham yanam shigram prapnavam lang lagar right active voice
okay
and now here yanam shigram maya praptam the vehicle was obtained by me quickly. Are you seeing the passive voice? And here, the passive voice being conveyed to you with a krudanta. Right? Let me show you the screen. One minute. What is this praptam?
Yeah.
So, the new Kridanta is, we are going to study it in more detail, but just to satisfy your curiosity now, right? So, you have got the pra upasarga, the ap dhatu, right? And when you want to get a past participle, obtained, got, these are all past participles, you know, in the English language. When you want to get a past participle, you add what is called as a ta pratyaya, right? And you get the form prapta. Obviously, yanam napunsakalinga padam asti. Ataha praptam. Right? Yanam praptam. Vidyalayah praptaha. So suppose I am going to the school, then I can say Vidyalayah praptaha. Pathashala prapta. Right? See, the meaning here is I got the school. That means what? In English we say I reached the school. So when you reach the school means what? You're looking for the school and you got the school. And hence the same word is used, prapta, for reach. Right? Vidyalaya praptaha, that means I reached the school. Pathashala prapta, I was able to see this ta pratyanta word is not an abhyayam.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Right? So here, yanam shigram praptam. By whom? Kena. The vehicle was available or was obtained fast, quickly. then what is the question you will ask? By whom? Kena.
Hmm.
Tritiya vibhakti. Right? Kena. So maya yanam shigram praptam. The vehicle was obtained by me quickly. Ataha aham shigram agatah. See, agatah. Now you'll ask, what is this gatah? Gam. Again, ikta pratyaya. Past participle. Arrived. Came. These are all past participles in the English language, right? So obviously, this ikta pratyanta words are not abhyams. They can take the sups. They can have a linga. They can have a vachanam. They can have a vibhakti. Everything. So now aham here, who is the person who is talking? A male. So aham agatah.
Agatah. Okay.
So a woman was to say it, then she would say agata. If the yanam was to say it, he will say agatam. Are you able to say? See,
Yes, sir.
these are all having linga.
Yes, sir.
They are all having lingam, right? Now, if there are two, avam, agatau, so they are having vibhakti also,
Correct.
right?
Yes,
They are having sorry, vachanam, right? They are having vachanam also, no? You had agatah, agatau, agataha.
yes, sir. Yes.
So you are having vachanam also, correct? Good. And then agateshu, yaneshu. See, in the vehicles which have arrived, agateshu yaneshu bahavaha janaha santi. See, it's having vibhakti also.
Yes.
In the vehicles that have come, many people are there. Right? You have vibhakti also. Right? Clear? So now you have roughly studied the ta pratyaya. Right?
Right.
Good. This is called as bhuta. Why is it called bhuta? Because everything that you add to is in past. Right? The vehicle arrived. I read the book. I ate. Everything is in the past, no? So bhuta. And this seems to be giving you the sense of the passive voice.
Yeah.
Right? It gives giving you a sense of the passive voice. Right? It's not the whole truth, but at this moment it's fine. And therefore it's a bhuta karmani krudanta. It's a krudanta, no? You are adding it to a dhatu, right?
Yeah.
As against that, the tabatu pratyaya is the bhuta kartari krudanta. Again, the tavatu also gave us the sense of the past, correct? But there you were showing the action being done by the doer,
Yeah.
right? But it's a krudanta because you are adding it to a dhatu.
That is also not an abhyaya.
That's also not an avyayam. Right? So, one more. Fifth. Tumun, kritva, lyap, tavatu, and ta. Right? We have to study more about this. Okay. So, yanam shigram maya praptam. Right? Ataha aham shigram agatah. Yes, please continue.
Vidyut nasti atah vyajanam na bhramati.
Vidyut nasti. There is no electricity. There is no electricity.
Yeah.
Therefore, the vyajanam kim asti? Fan.
Fan. Yeah.
Vyajanam na bhramati. It's not going round. Okay. Yes. Next.
सः सम्यक् पठितवान् अतः विषयं सम्यक् जानाति.
अतः विषयं सम्यक् जानाति.
Yeah.
Right.
अस्य मूल्यम् अधिकम् अतः अहं न क्रीणामि. Okay.
So where we are using this ataha? When we learn that there are two actions, and one action, the first action has a consequence in the second action.
Right.
Try to understand carefully. Right? Something has happened, and then as a result of this happening, something else has happened.
Yes.
Right? And therefore we use ataha.
Yes.
Before the second action.
Yes.
Correct? Good?
Yeah.
Fine. Yes. Please go further.
अवधेयं यानं शीघ्रं प्राप्तम् अतः शीघ्रम् आगतः. अत्र आगमनं कार्यं शीघ्रं यानप्राप्तिः कारणम्. Yeah.
Correct. Good. Atra agamanam karyam. Right. The process of this person coming fast. Right.
Yeah.
Tasya karanam kim asit? Shigram yana praptihi karanam asit.
Yes. Yes.
Just because the vehicle came quickly, he has arrived quickly.
Yeah.
So that is the karanam. Yana praptihi was the karanam.
Yes.
Right?
एतादृशस्य वाक्यद्वयस्य प्रयोगः यदा भवति तदा यत्र कारणवाक्यं पूर्वम् उच्यते कार्यवाक्यं च अनन्तरम् उच्यते तत्र कार्यवाक्ये अतः इति अव्ययपदं योज्यते. Yojyate is to add.
Yojyate is added.
Added. Okay. Yeah.
Passive voice. Here, Abhyayapadam asmabhihi yojyate is added, is used by us.
Yeah. Yeah. Yatha adya shaityam adhikamasti atah Ushnajalam pasyami.
So here see how beautifully it is told. Yatra karanavakyam purvamuchyate, where the cause is talked about first and the result is talked about next.
Yeah.
Right? In between you put ataha, between the karanavakyam and the karyavakyam.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
See, we are emphasizing on this order because the very next word we are going to reverse the position.
Okay.
Right? So first karanavakyam, second karyavakyam, then we use ataha. Right? Now suppose you are to reverse it. Right? Then what are we going to do? We'll see.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Yes, Rakesh ji, please. Read further.
उच्चै पठत भीम पाके आसक्तः भीमः पाके आसक्तः अतः वल्लभो भूत्वा पाकशालां गतः.
भीमः पाके आसक्तः अतः वल्लभः भूत्वा पाकशालां गतः. You know this? You know the story?
भीम पाके आसक्तः अतः वल्लभो भूत्वा पाकशालां गतः.
Asaktah is, attached or has liking, right? You become asakta. Asakti is what? Liking, right? So Bhimaha Pake Asaktah. That means it was his favorite job was to cook, right? And Asakti, you remember the Saptami Vibhakti chapter? We said that Asakti, right? Naipunyam, all this has to go into Saptami.
Somebody at the door had just come.
Okay. So Bhimah Pake Asaktah,
Yeah.
Atah Vallabhah Bhutva Pakashalam Gatah.
Okay.
Right? Good. So you have the Karana Vakyam is Bhimah Pake Asaktah. Right? And the Karya Vakyam is what? Saha Pakashalam Gatah. Right? Are you able to see the Vallabha Bhutva?
What is Vallabha Bhutva?
Having been Vallabha, he takes him, he assumes the name of Vallabha.
Okay, sir.
In the Ajnatavasa,
Okay.
in the period of Ajnatavasa, he becomes, his name is Vallabha.
Okay.
Right? In Ajnatavasa, what is Arjuna?
Brihannala, no? Brihannala.
Brihannala, right? So, if you want to make a sentence here, what was the Karanam? What was the Karanam? Arjuna Nrityam.
Okay.
Right?
Asaktaha.
नृत्ये आसक्तः अतः बृहन्नला भूत्वा उत्तरायाः समीपं गतः.
Okay.
He went to Uttara, no?
Yes. Yes.
Right? Okay. Yes, please continue, Kadanji.
धर्मराजः द्यूते इच्छुकः अतः सः कङ्ककः भूत्वा द्यूतेन क्रीडति.
Right? So Dharmaraja Dyute Ichchukaha, right? He's always wishing to play the game of dice, and therefore he becomes Kanka, right? Having been Kanka, he goes, he plays with the dice.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, here you go to the Arjuna sentence also. Please read.
अर्जुनः सङ्गीतप्रियः अतः बृहन्नला भूत्वा नृत्यं सङ्गीतं च पाठयति.
Correct. Good. Next.
राकेश जी आप पढ़ेंगे? You want me to read? I can read.
नहीं, नकुला है.
Rakesh ji, please continue.
नकुलाय अश्वचालनं रोचते. अतः दामग्रन्थिः भूत्वा अश्वपालकः अभवत्.
So Nakulaya Ashwachalanam Rochate. You are remembering the Ruch Dhatu, taking the Chaturthi, right? Nakulaya Ashwachalanam Rochate. So Nakula likes horse riding. Nakula likes horse riding, Ashwachalanam. Right? See how the Nakula is going into Chaturthi. Who is liking goes into Chaturthi. What is being liked goes into Prathama. Right? Ataha Damagrantihi Bhutva. So having become Damagrantihi, Ashwapalakaha Bhavat. He became a one who, one who rears the horses.
Damagranthi.
Damagranthi was his name.
Okay.
He accepts a new name, in the Ajnatavasa, they change their names, no? Because if they are caught, then they have to repeat the exile, no? 14-year exile. 13-year exile they have to repeat. Correct? So they change their name. And then what name does Sahadeva take? Yes, please continue.
सहदेवस्य गोपालने अभिरुचिः अतः तन्तिपालः भूत्वा गोपालकः अभवत्.
So he was Tantipalaha. Right? Okay. Go further.
द्रौपदी केशकर्मणि कुशला अतः सैरंध्री भूत्वा सुदेशनता सेवते.
Sudeshnam Sevate. Right? So she became the assistant to the queen, Sudeshna. Right? She is having become Sairandri. She serves Sudeshna. Right? Yes, continue.
कर्णः शब्दः आसीत् अतः ब्रह्म विद्यां
Vismritavan. right? See here you have the Karana Vakya and next the Karya Vakya, right? Yes, continue.
युद्धे बंधून् दृष्टवान् अतः अर्जुनः विषण्णः जातः
Vishannah Jatah,
विषण्णः
right? Yuddhe Bandhun Drishtavan, so first action. And as a consequence of this action of seeing his own relatives, right? The consequence is what? Arjuna Vishannaha Jataha. He became despondent, unhappy, sad, sorrowful, right? Okay. Now we'll see something different, right? Yataha. Yataha roughly translates as because, right? Now the Karya Vakyam comes first and the Karana Vakyam comes next. You get what I'm saying? The Karya Vakyam comes first and the Karana Vakyam comes next. In such a case, what comes between the Karya Vakyam and the Karana Vakyam? Yataha. Right? Please continue, Rakesh ji.
उच्चैः पठति जानीते च
Hmm.
प्रकोष्ठे अंधकारः नास्ति
Hmm.
यत् दीपः ज्वलति
So now, Prakoshte Andakaraha Nasti. Here you have the Karya Vakyam. Right? Prakoshte Andakaraha Nasti. Right? And what is the Karana? What is the reason why there is no darkness in the room? Because Yataha Deepaha Jvalati. So, did you understand the Karya Vakyam is first, Karana Vakyam is next. And in between these two, now there is Yataha. Earlier, the Karana Vakyam was first, Karya Vakyam was next. In between was Yataha, Ataha. Clear? Read further.
एषा बालिका स्वस्थः यथा एषा प्रतिदिनं भ्रमणं करोति
So, Esha Balika Swastha is the Karya Vakyam, the result. Right? And what is the reason? What is the Karana Vakyam? Esha Pratidinam Brahmanam Karoti. She goes for a walk every day. Right? That is the Karana Vakyam. Good. Next.
एषः बालकः अपि स्वस्थः यथा एषः अपि प्राप्तः भ्रमणं करोति
Pratah Brahmanam Karoti. Right? So you could have put it the other way around also. Esha Pratah Brahmanam Karoti. Ataha Sah Swastha Asti. Or Sa Swastha Asti. If you want to reverse it. Right? Go further.
दीपः न ज्वलति यथा विद्युत् नास्ति अहम् अभ्यासं करोमि यथा सम्यक् संस्कृतं वक्तुम् इच्छामि वयम् एव परिवेषणं कुर्मः यथा अद्य अस्माकं पर्याय अस्ति अद्य बुधवासरः अस्ति यथा ह्यः मंगलवासरः आसीत्
Right. So you see the Karana Vakyam, right, comes next. First comes the Karya Vakyam and then the Karana Vakyam. And in between you put Yataha. Please read the Avadayam.
अवधेयम् अत्र वाक्येषु कार्यवाक्यं प्रथमम् उक्तं कारणवाक्यं च अनन्तरं यतः इति अव्ययस्य प्रयोगः कारणवाक्येन सह कृतः अस्ति उदाहरण अहम् उज्ज्वलं पातुम् इच्छामि यतः अद्य शैत्यम् अस्ति
Shaityam Asti. Right? And Yataha also is an Avyayam. Right? Okay, yes. Kandanji, please continue.
उदाहरणं यतः योजयित्वा पठत उदाहरणं सः पञ्चवस्त्राणि धृतवान् यतः तत्र शैत्यमस्ति.
Because it is he wears he wore 5 clothes. Right, because right, that's the karya vakyam, and now the karana vakyam. Tatra shaityam asti, because it is cold there.
Okay. So shaityam is what, sir?
Shaityam, cold.
Okay.
Shaityam can be when the temperature is low. Cold means not the cough and cold,
Yeah, yeah.
but cold as when the temperature is low.
कृष्णः गीताम् उपदिष्टवान् यतः अर्जुनः विषण्णः.
Correct. You are seeing the karana, where the karana vakyam is coming.
Yes.
Right. It's coming next. First karya vakyam. Right. Yes.
रोगमुक्तः भवति यतः सः योगम् अनुसरति. Okay, sir. Because he did yogam.
Because
Okay.
roughly yataha can be translated as because.
Yeah.
Right.
अभ्यासेन मनः गृह्यते तत् दुर्निग्रहं चलम्. दुर्निग्रहं चलम्. Durnigraham is what, sir?
Durnigraham, difficult to do nigraha. So durnigraha.
Yeah.
Not surigraha, durnigraha. Durnigraha, difficult to control. Difficult to do nirgrahanam.
So abhyasena manah grihyate yatah tat durnigraham chalam.
Durnigraham and chalam also is an adjective.
Right.
Right, you can say abhyasena manaha grihyate yatah tat durnigraham chalam manaha asti.
Okay, sir.
Durnigram is?
Nigraha is controlled. Right. Durnigraha, difficult to control. The mind is chalam. Chalam means what? Goes from here to there, doesn't remain at one place. Right? And it is durnigraha. Very difficult to keep it at one place. Right?
Yeah. Aham te divyam chakshuhu dadami anena स्वचक्षुषा मां दृष्टुं न शक्यसे. अहं ते दिव्यं चक्षुः ददामि यतः अनेन स्वचक्षुषा मां द्रष्टुं न शक्यसे.
Right. You cannot. I am giving you divine sight because
you cannot see.
Because with this sight you cannot see me.
Yeah. What is
Swachakshusha? With your own. Now tell me, chakshush pratipadikam, right? Chakshush pratipadikam. Tritiya vibhakti ekavachanam. See, we have not done halanta pratipadikam.
Okay.
Right. One minute. Let me write it out. Wait. Because you have come across that word, I want to point out something.
So with this is
Tritiya vibhakti.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes. I'll write something down. All the halanta pratipadikams. So this is a common, very easy rule to remember. Right? So you have pratipadikam, for example, manas. Tritiya ekavachanam becomes manasa. Right? So, you say manasa. Manasa, then tell me, what do you say? Karmana, Pratipadikam Vach. See, all halanta, halanta.
Yeah. Watch. Acha.
Vacha. Are you able to see the pattern?
Yeah.
Right? And here you have Pratipadikam Chakshus. Obviously, we know why Chakshu Sha.
Murdanya. Yeah.
Urdhanya. Why? Because of this Ukara.
Sure.
But here Akara is there, so no change.
Yeah.
Are you able to see what I am saying?
Yes, sir.
Chakshusha. All Tritiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Vacha. Karmana. So, by the mind,
Yeah.
by the deed, by speech. Right? Manasa, Karmana, Vacha. In all ways, with all these three things. Aham pujam karomi.
Yeah.
Right? See, you see that Chakshusha is with this, with your own, sight. You cannot see me. Mam drashtum na shakyase. Fine?
Tava vachanam karishye mohaha nashtaha. What does it mean, sir? Vachanam.
Tava vachanam karishye. I will do as you tell, as per your words. I will do.
Okay. And mohaha
Right?
nashtaha.
Because my delusion is lost, is destroyed. Mama mohaha nashtaha. Ataha tava vachanam karishye. Suppose I have to use the ataha.
Okay.
So
Tava
the Karana Vakyam is what? Mama Mahamoha Nashtaha. Karya Vakyam is Aham Tava Vachanam Karishye. So now if you want to put it the other way around,
Tava vachanam
Mahamoha
karishye yataha.
Nashtaha, Ataha, Tava Vachanam Karishye. And the other way around, Tava
Tava
Vachanam Karishye,
Yataha.
Yata Mamaha Mama Moha Nashtaha.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Aham
That is
te.
what Lord Krishna says in the Arjuna says in the 16th Adhyaya. Right? Tava Vachanam Karishye.
Aham te hitam vakshyami. Tvam me priyaha. Aham te hitam vakshyami yataha tvam me priyaha. Because I like you. Amen.
Because I like you, I will tell you. Vakshyami, the vach dhatu,
Yeah.
the vach dhatu, rit lakara, vakshyami. Vakshyami comes from the rit lakara of the vach dhatu. Adadigana dhatu, vach. Right? So, aham tava hitam, or aham, yes, tava hitam vakshyami. I will tell you your benefit, right? Because you are my favorite.
Yeah. Shayaha brahma nirvanam labhante te shina kalmashaha. What does it mean, sir? What does it mean?
Rashayah Brahma Nirmanam Labante. Right? So the rishis get the state of Brahma Nirvana. Brahma Nirvana is, like becoming one with the Brahman.
Yeah.
They get that state, Labante, right? So that is the Karya Vakyam.
Yes, sir.
What is the Karana Vakyam? Why? Because they are te Shina Kalmashaha. Kalmasha is sin. Right? Shina Kalmashaha. That means those people whose sins have depleted. Right?
Okay. Tvam shochitam na arhasi.
It's like saying Yesha Yesham Kalmashaha Shinaha Te.
Yeah.
Those whose sins have depleted, have become small, have reduced.
So Rashayaha brahma nirvanam labhante yataha te shina kalmashaha.
Very nice. Te Shina Kalmashaha Ataha Brahma Nirvanam labante.
Okay, sir.
Right? Other way around.
Yeah. Tvam shochitum na arhasi. Ayam atma acchetyah. Ayam atma acchetyah. Tvam shochitum na arhasi. Yatah ayam atma acchetyah. Acchetyah cannot be cut, right?
Yes. No, what happens is, there is a specific sandhi which takes place. So, for example, I'm writing down. For example, you have the combination.
Repeat happens. No, repeat.
No. What happens is, if you have a word beginning with ch,
Yeah.
right? And the ending of the previous word is a swara, right? Then you get one additional chakara coming. So, for example, vriksha chaya, right? The shade of a tree. Now, this will become vriksha chaya. Right? This becomes vriksha chaya. So, this is actually what we call as a tuk agama. Actually, cha is not coming, the ta is coming. But because of the presence of this cha, this ta changes into the cha varga. Right? So, achedya is what it actually is. But it becomes achedya. Right? That which cannot be yasya chedanam na bhavati tat. Right? The dhatu is chid. And you get a krut pratyaya. I'm not telling you the pratyaya now, no point. So one more krut pratyaya is there, which changes this to chedya. Right? For example, the yuj, that which is worthy of being joined, is yogya. See, don't you feel something similar? Chid becomes chedya. Do you see the yakara? The
Yes.
yakara, right? And do you see the chi becoming che? Guna, you becoming you.
Yeah.
Same formula is applied. Right?
Yeah.
So worthy of being broken or not worthy of being broken. Achedya. Right? So the tam sochitum na arasi.
Yeah.
Yataha ayam atma achedya.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Rakeshji, please continue.
श्री कृष्ण से रणनीते विवरणम अत्र अस्ति यथा इति उपयुज्य योग्यम वाक्यम रचयत। श्री कृष्ण मायाया सूर्यम आच्छादितवान घटोद्गच्छं कर्णस्य समीपं प्रेषितवान लो भीमं धृतराष्ट्र।
No. Not that way. Shri Krishna Mayaya Suryam Achaditavan Yataha Jayadrattasya Vadaha Kartavyaha.
Okay.
Right? Because it was necessary to kill this Jayadratha. Jayadrattasya Vadaha Kartavyaha. Ataha Shri Krishna Mayaya Suryam Achaditavan. Right? The Chad dhatu is to cover. Right? Chadayati. Tell me. Causal. Causal. To make somebody cover. To make someone cover something. Right? Upasarga. And then we know, na? Any swara, what happens? Chakara coming inside. So, achadeti. Right? And now, tavatu pratyaya. So, how will we say it? Upasarga, chad dhatu, nich pratyaya, right? And tavatu pratyaya. See how your mathematics is giving you achaditavan. Right? You have the presence of the idagama as well. Achaditavan, no? E coming, no? So, Sri Krishna Mayaya Suryam Achaditavan. Mayaya, what vibhakti? What vibhakti is Mayaya?
Tritiya.
Tritiya, and what is the Pratipadikam? Maya.
Maya.
Right? So what did he use? Why Maya has gone into Tritiya vibhakti? Because it's the Karanam.
Yeah, with or using. With.
It is the tool.
Yeah, tool. Yeah.
It is the tool. It is the method by which Krishna covered the sun.
Yes.
Right? Or got the sun to be covered.
Yes.
He does not cover the sun. What he does with his Sudarshan Chakra, what covers the sun? The Sudarshan Chakra. What actually covers? What is actually doing the job? The Sudarshan Chakra, not he. He is not doing it. Right? So he got the sun to be covered by Maya, using Maya. Right? He got the sun to be covered by the Sudarshan Chakra. Right? Jayadrattasya vadaha kartavyaha. Next sentence.
Ghatotgacham karnasya samipam preshitvan. Arjuna Shakya Yuddhat Rakshaniya.
So, what is the Karanam? The Karanam was, why did Shri Krishna send Ghatotkacha to Karna? Right? Why was he sent near Karna? Because there was that was the only way possible to protect this Arjuna from the Shaktya Yudha. Shaktya Yudham Kena Dattam Indrena Dattam, right? Indra gave him the Shaktya Yudham, right? And that Shakti Ayudha, Shaktya Ayudha. See here, Yan Sandhi. Shakti Ayudham becomes Shaktya Yudham, no? With Yan Sandhi, right? So Shaktya Yudha, from the Shaktya Yudha, Arjuna has to be protected. Right? Arjuna Rakshaniya Kasmat Shaktya Yudhat. That was the Karanam. Atha Kim Karyam Kritavan Sri Krishna Ghatotkacham Karnasya Samipam Treshitavan. Good? Okay. Let's go further.
Lo bipam dhritarashtrasya samipam preshitvan. Yata vimasya rakshanam karyam.
Bhimasya Rakshanam Karyam, that was the Karana. And what was the Karya? Loha Bhimam Dhatarashtra Samipam Preshitavan. You know, after the Mahabharata Yuddha, when these Pandavas go to see Gandhari and Dhritarashtra, there's so much anger in this Dhritarashtra, you know. So his plan is what? He says, I want to embrace Bhima. And the reason was he wanted to kill Bhima. Why? Because he killed his son, no? He wanted to, he was so strong that he could have crushed Bhima. So Lord Krishna sees this, and what he does, when this Dhritarashtra says, "Come, come" to Bhima, they present him a Bhima, a statue of Bhima made in iron, Loha Bhima. And when he embraces that Loha Bhima, he crushes that Bhima statue. Right? So, Shri Krishna Loha Bhimam Dhritarashtra Samipam Preshitavan. Kimartham? Why? Because Yataha Bhimasya Rakshanam Karyam. Right? See, many people, many of us understand that Karya, the word Karya. What do you call Karya? How do you translate it? Yes, Rakeshji, what is the translation? Karya means what?
Karya means work.
Work. Right? We understand that Karya is work. That's not the meaning. Okay, according to Sanskrit, the Karya, the word meaning of the word Karya is that which should be done. You understand the fine difference between the two? That thing that should be done is Karya. Right? There is a Krudanta Pratyaya called as the Nyat. That is added to Kr and you get the word Karya. Right? This Nyat Pratyaya is added in the sense of something that should be whatever this dhatu is saying. Dhatu is saying to do, no? So that which should be done. Right? And work is karma. The correct word is karma. Right? Karya is as good as kartavya. The karya is as good as kartavya. That which should be done. Right? Again, kartavya is made with the another Krudanta Pratyaya that called as the Tavyat Pratyaya. So Nyat, Tavyat, few more Krudantas, Krut Pratyayas. Right, good. So Bhimasya Rakshanam Kartavyam, Bhimasya Rakshanam Kartavyam, or Bhimasya Rakshanam Karyam. Atah Shri Krishna Loha Bhimam Dhritarashtrasya Samipam Preshitavan. Good. Okay. Go further.
Ashwathama Hatah iti vachitvan yat Dronacharya Maraniya.
Dronacharya Maraniya. That is the Karanam. Right? Dronacharya must die. And therefore, Ashwathama Hataha iti vachitaman. Sri Krishna said that, of course, Sri Krishnavan made Yudhishthira say. You understand what I'm saying? Did Sri Krishna say that Ashwathamo Hataha?
No.
Huh? No. Ashwathama Hataha iti Shri Krishna Yudhishtiram Vachitavan. Vachitavan was, made this guy say. He did not say it himself. Of course, this sentence should have been complete with this. Right? So, Sri Krishna Vachitavan Ashwathama Hataha Yataha Dronacharya Maraniya. Because somehow this guy would have had to die.
Right.
Therefore he said it. Or therefore he made a Yudhishthira say it. Clear? You see the Vachitaman. So you have the Vachdhatu with the Nich Pratyaya, causal, right? With the Tabatu Pratyaya, Antarogam. Vachitaman. Good. See, there is a lot of grammar in this. We don't want to go there at this point. Maybe sometime later. Okay. Go further.
But Vach also becomes Vach, no? That,
The Vach
yeah.
Dhatu, right?
It also,
Becomes when the niche comes, no? There is a niche, right?
Yeah.
So see, observe this Na machine. I call it the Na machine.
Yeah.
The Na yantra. What is the Na yantra doing? See, the niche consists of the Na,
Yeah.
the E, and the Cha, right? Good.
Yes.
This niche consists of these three elements, right?
Yeah.
This Na is a machine, is a yantra, which Panini uses to bring about a vriddhi here.
Yes.
So the Vach becomes Vach, right? After this Vach has been done, this Na loses its significance. Now we don't need it,
Yes.
right? This Cha is some method used by Panini, and that also goes away.
Yeah.
And now you get the Dhatu, Vachi.
Yeah.
This becomes your new Dhatu, right? And
Yeah.
to this brings the Tabatu, right? Right? Now you'll say, no eat, because this is not this is an anit dhatu. So no eat. So are you observing what? Sorry, what? What? This kakara goes away. I told you the kakara. What is it? What is the function of the kakara? Does not allow a guna.
Yes.
So this doesn't become vache.
Yeah.
It remains vachi only. And therefore Panini used this ka machine, the ka yantra.
It's almost like Marna versus Marna, like that.
Exactly. And in Marna versus Marna also, do you see the mr taking the vriddhi and becoming mar?
Dirga. Yeah.
Right? A vriddhi is happening, no?
Yes.
See, this Panini was a genius. He used these machines. And you think of a machine, in words, in grammar, right? So he used the na machine, the inya machine, this machine. Do you observe crew plus we said nyat, right? Do you see the na machine here also?
Yes.
Right? So what happens to this? K plus R. Now that na loses its significance because you have already used the machine. The term for some reason goes away and you get karya. See the genius of this guy, He made some machines and he puts them to use. Okay. Let's do the last one. Yes. Yes, Rakesh ji, please.
Hey Krishna, hey Madhava.
Shri Krishna Pandavan. The last sentence. Shri Krishna Pandavan Anyatra Nayati.
Page number 183, na?
Page number 182. Last sentence.
Last Pandavan Anyantra Nayati. Drona Putrasya Kutilatam. Kutiltam.
Uhitavan. Right. So, he knew that Ashwatthama wanted to kill the Pandavas. Right. So Dronaputrasya Ashwatthamaha Kutiratam Uhitavan. Right? That was the Karanam. Ataha Shri Krishna Pandavan Anyatra Naiti. He takes them somewhere else. Because he guessed the dhatu is to guess, to assume, to presume. Right? So he presumed the secret, plan of this Dronaputra, right, of Ashwatthama, and therefore what he did, he took the Pandavas somewhere else. He takes the Pandavas somewhere else, right? Good.
Kutilatam. What's Kutilatam?
Kutilata. Kutila is, secret.
Cunning.
Huh?
Kutil means cunning.
Cunning or secret plan.
Okay.
So cunningness.
Okay.
The property of having a secret plan is kutilata.
Okay.
Right? It comes from another. It comes from a tadita pratyaya called the tasil pratyaya. Right? One more machine. Tasil machine. Right? So cunningness. Right? The property of being kutila is kutilata. Fine? Okay. Let's quickly start with the next one also. Page number 183. Yes, Kandanji, please.
Hey Krishna, hey Madhava. Sambodhanam.
Now calling out to people.
Yeah.
So this is called as Sambodhana, and it's called as Sambodhana Prathama. Why? Because it looks like almost like Prathama Vibhakti. Right? Now, why do we say almost like Prathama Vibhakti? Only in the Ekavachanam you have a change. And in the Dvi and Bahuvachanam, it exactly follows the Prathama Vibhakti. So, if there was many Krishnas, you would say, hey Krishna, ha. Any changes there?
Uh-huh.
No. But in the Ekavachanam, it becomes hey Krishna. No Visarga.
Okay.
Visarga is dropped. But in the Dvivachanam and Bahuvachanam, hey Krishna. No change. Same.
Okay.
As good as Prathama. And therefore it is called as Sambodhana Prathama. Fine? Okay.
Pashyata janita cha. Amba. Atra pashya. Okay. Rajan. Shruno. Panchali. Kimaham gachani.
Amba. Pratipadikam Amba. But this is an irregular. I wish they had not used this example.
Okay, sir.
This is a apabad, an exception, right? Amba becomes Amba, right? It's an exception, huh? And I don't know why they introduced this Rajan, because Rajan is an Halanta Shabda, and we don't want to do Halanta Shabda. But now if they are given, you learn, hey Rajan. The Pratipadikam itself is used. Right? Hey Rajan, Shunu. Panchali, we know, is a Dirgha Ikaranta word. Pratipadikam is Dirgha Ikaranta, no?
Yes, sir. It's
But
like Devi.
like Devi.
Yeah.
Right? Saraswati. Namastubhyam. Hey Saraswati. Tubhyam Namaha. Right? It is Saraswati. Namastubhyam. Saraswati. Namastubhyam. Right? Kama Rupa Ni. See, Raswa. Raswa. Right? She is actually Kamarupi Ni.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Rupini. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Raswa. Rupi Ni. Dirga. But in Sambodhana, Raswa. Right? So Panchali Kim Aham Gachani. Shall I go? Avadeyam, please.
Shall I go? Okay. अवधेयम् सम्बोधनरूपस्य प्रयोगः सूचनार्थं भवति सामान्यतः एतदर्थम् इति चिह्नस्य अल्पविरामस्य वा उपयोगः भवति यथा मित्र सखी पुत्री पुत्र.
So this is, this doesn't exist in Sanskrit. This
Okay.
chinna doesn't exist in Sanskrit.
Yeah.
Okay. This is only for our English wired brains. We want one comma or you want one exclamation mark. Not required. Nowhere it is there. No sloka you will find this. Right? Fine.
सम्बोधनरूपात् पूर्वं भोः हे रे अये अयि इत्यादीनि अपि कदाचित् प्रयुज्यन्ते यथा हे मित्र.
So we are so much used to it, that we want one additional word.
Yeah.
Right? So therefore, put one word, hey, bho, re, aye, ai. Right?
Okay. Okay. सामान्य संबोधनानि पुष्पम् उद्दिश्य मित्र महिलाम् उद्दिश्य सखी भगिनी सॉरी पुरुषम् उद्दिश्य मित्र महिलाम् उद्दिश्य सखी भगिनी सामान्यं भोः अयि भोः.
These are all common sambodhanas, like popularly we, you want to call somebody, you say boho, ai boho. Right?
आदर सूचनार्थं नामसूचकपदेन सह पुल्लिङ्गे प्रायः वर्य महोदय महाशय महाभाग शब्दाः योज्यन्ते.
So what for giving a sense of respect, adara suchanartham nama suchakapadena saha. So pullinge, what do we say? Varya, right?
Yeah.
Mahodaya, Mahashaya, Mahabhaga. These are all, respectful sambodhana. Right? You don't say I and Bho to your guru. You'll say Mahodaya, Mahashaya, or Mahabhaga, even better.
यथा राजेश्वर्य
Rajeshavarya.
राजेशवर्य सुधीरवर्य राकेश महाशय.
We must call Rakesha Mahodaya as Rakesha Mahashaya.
Okay. आशुतोष महाभाग.
Bhasha is respectful.
Mahashaya is respectful. You say Rakesh Ji, or Kannan Ji. Why put that G, Baba? What is that G doing? It's giving a sense of adara.
Bhasha.
What happens in
स्त्रीलिङ्गे प्रायः वर्या महोदया भगिनी शब्दाः योज्यन्ते. Bhagini should be hrasva, no?
Bhagini, no. Bhagini Shabda is the Pratipadikam Bhagini.
Okay.
They are telling you that it is Bhagini is the Pratipadikam. And then when it goes, it becomes a Sambodhana, then it becomes Ras.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
See, Varya becomes Varye.
Yes, sir. Yes, understood. Yeah, Mahodaya becomes Mahodaye.
Mahodaye.
Lata Varye, Rekha Mahodaye, Lakshmi Bhagini. Okay, sir. नाम निर्देशम विना.
right? Namanirtesham Meena means then there is no specific name.
पुलिङ्गे
Hmm.
मान्य आर्य श्रीमन् इत्यादीनि प्रयुज्यन्ते ओके
Hmm.
मान्य श्रीलिङ्गे मान्ये आर्ये भगिनी इत्यादीनि प्रयुज्यन्ते
So beautiful, how the Sambodhanas, calling out to people, right?
Right.
Respectfully, casually, everything is there.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we'll stop here.
Okay, sir.
We'll continue with 184 next time. I think another 2 or 3 classes we should be able to conclude this book.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, maybe even 2 classes, not more than that.
Okay.
The last chapter, no?
Yeah.
Very beautiful. This is taught in philosophy. This story,
Okay.
is taught in Advaita Vedanta. It looks a very simple story,
Right.
but has got a very deep meaning.
Okay, sir.
The last lesson, So
Dasham.
what is that?
Dashamatsamasi.
Dashama, yes. Dashamaha Tvam Asi.
Yeah.
It's a very beautiful story, a very simple story. It looks like a kid's story,
Okay.
but there is a very deep philosophical connotation to it. And
Okay.
in Advaita Vedanta, this is the actually taught.
Okay.
To understand a very difficult concept, this is taught, right? So maybe we'll dwell upon that story for some time. So we understand the philosophy behind it as well, right? Okay, I think we stop here.
Yes, sir.
Namo Namaha.
Shubha dinam.
Shubha dinam.